What's going on, everybody? This is Justin with Me, Myself, and Dice, a channel dedicated to solo board games. And today we're coming at you with a playthrough of Kingdom Rush, A Rift in Time. Now, Kingdom Rush is a popular mobile game series where you are building towers and sending out your heroes to defend against hordes of monsters trying to take over your kingdom. This is Lucky Duck Games putting it into a board game format. And at the time of this recording, they have their new standalone expansion campaign going on GameFound, link in the description below. In the board game form, we are also building our towers and sending out our heroes to defend against the hordes of monsters and closing down the portals that threaten our kingdom. Can we survive the onslaught? Let's go down to the table and find out. Welcome down the table, everyone, for a game of Kingdom Rush Rift in Time Solo. Today, we'll be building our towers from the popular video game, placing them out on these building sites, and trying to take down these hordes that are rushing from here and here down to the exit. We are doing Scenario 2 out of the base box today. And in Solo, you get one hero as your main. We're going to be using Malik here. I love this guy. He is very strong. And if you didn't know this, we are doing a newbie-friendly How to Paint series for this game. Link right there. In Solo, you also get three extra heroes on the bench. So we have Ilaria, Swift Hand, we have Magnus, and Ignis. So they're going to be one-time support. We can call them in for a one-time attack. But the main gist is that we are going to be playing these cards and upgrading and adding more towers to our battlefield. Now, we're playing on easy mode today because I am really terrible at this game. And for each one of these enemies that is off the board, so let's say that when they move, they're here, they move off, we have that covered, we would lose that much life. So 4, 5. We would lose 5 life, and we're starting with 12 because easy mode. That doesn't mean I win. Trust me. Now, each tile is going to move one space towards the exit each turn. If it ever has to move to a space and it can't, it jumps over that. So this one would exit in this scenario. And if it has any of these symbols showing when it's time to move, it will move 2 spaces instead of 1. And the decks are semi-random. They tell you how to build the deck, meaning which types of enemy cards and strength of enemy cards, where the portals go, because we're trying to defeat the 3 portals and survive till the end of that round. But the actual card, like which number 1 wolf card that is randomized. It could have been this one, because this one is also a number 1 wolf card. So randomly we have our starting enemies out. This is a polyomino placing game, so we're going to be taking these polyomino shapes and placing them over the enemies. And different towers have different style of polyominoes. So the archer allows you to place it in a building site, and it can shoot in straight ahead 1 space, over 1 space, or over this way 1 space. And it's going to shoot a 2, but you cannot rotate it because it does not have the rotating symbol like the upgraded marksman does. That little white symbol right there means you can rotate it any which way and flip it. This one has to go, if I place it on this building, it has to go straight. So I can't turn it sideways. Our mage tower, same thing. We're going to be using this L shape, and it has to go, it can only shoot ahead 1, and we cannot rotate it or flip it at all. Malik starts with a little bit different hand than some of the other heroes. He gets a stronger level 2 artillery. This means you can place a 2 in front of you, and on each space on the side, you can attack those trays as well. And then finally we have our footman, which is one of the soldier units. It is also an upgraded card. You can only place 1 building on each space except for a footman. You can build a footman on top of another tower or vice versa, and it gives you the number of footmen and how many spaces away or where direction they can go. So these are the 4 cards we start off with. Malik has some special abilities here. We'll go through those as we use them. Now, the other cool thing about solo, you notice that there is 3 colors of building sites out here. And we have those represented by the 3 gems here. In multiplayer, you would get a color and I would get a color, and we could only build on those colors. But in solo, you get 3 and you have to choose 1 color each round to not be in play. So for this round, I would choose purple, let's say. And I couldn't build on the purple sites. But in the next round, purple comes back in, I have to choose one of the other 2 colors. So that's another layer in the solo that's really, really interesting. So let's learn the rest as we get going, and let's just start playing. Now I need to destroy at least 1 tray this turn. I think the best way to start off doing that is to play this right here. So I'm not going to use purple this time. And we get an L shape, which goes, how about right there? That looks pretty good. Or I could do it this way down here. So let's use orange instead. Let's put that right there. That means it'll only move 1 space. That's good. I think for my other attack, I'm going to be doing a basic attack. Well, he gets to move twice. So he has a movement of 2. Let's start there. He has to come in from here. So 1. And then, actually, he could move diagonal into this. So it could be just 1. He's going to cover up. Let's say that. And then we're going to use his basic attack. So he gets to do this 2 by 2. And he'll place it there because it says, for each blank square covered, put a blank on an adjacent. So we get to put, or not a blank, a 1. We get to put this on an adjacent. Now, diagonal is adjacent. So we can put 1 here, put 1 here, put 1 here. I like it. Now we can build a footman on here and take our 2 guys, and they're going to just 1. Can't put these on blank spaces. And then over here, I'm going to place down my artillery, and it's going to hit that right there just so it doesn't move 2. And I think we're going to leave our archers behind. Okay, so that is play. We skipped step 1 during the first turn. We play towers and hero cards. Okay, so we played our towers. We've played our hero cards, meaning we've activated our hero. Destroy horde trays. Well, we only have 1 to destroy. It's this one. Now, the hero takes a damage because he was on that tray. He has 2 hearts left. This dude takes a damage. And this tray is destroyed because it was all covered. So, we look at the back. We get a reward of 1 gem. So now we started with 6 for the scenario, 2 for easy mode, and we gain 1 more. That's the only tray we can destroy. This one, because this is 1, this one is going to move forward. It's going to move forward to there. And this one is going to move forward twice here. And if it taps the hero gets to move a space, we'll say there. Then we pick up our cards. And when solo, you get to upgrade any cards you don't play. So I didn't get to play this archer, or chose not to. We are going to upgrade it to a marksman, which gives us the L shape, and we can rotate it and flip it any way we like. So now we pick up our cards. And then lastly, we spend our crystals. And we have all this row. Your level 1 cards are right here. Cost 2 crystals. Your level 2 cards cost 3 crystals. And your level 3 cards you can't buy. You have to upgrade to those. So let's go ahead and buy a mage tower. Let's spend 2 and buy bombard. Let's spend 2 and buy a militia. And let's spend 3 and go ahead and jump up to another marksman. These are very versatile cards. And there, we have built our hand up, hopefully to upgrade to the future. Then we go back around. That's 1 whole turn. Pretty simple. We go back around to spawn new heroes. So we're going to put a tray here and a tray here. We start at number 1. This one spawns. More of the runners. And more speedsters on this one, I believe. Yes. Usually Usually these mean speedsters. Gives you a clue of what's coming up. Okay, and purple's back in, so we have to choose one of these two. Well, orange and green are the only ways I can really hit that, but there are more orange. So let's say no green this turn. All right, so no green. I think what I want to do is go ahead and call in another hero. So I think I'm going to take him and call him in and place him right there. And then he gets to shoot either here, here, or here. So obviously it's going to be here, right there. Maybe right here. That might be better. Okay, and so that's going to be him calling in. He's not going to be with us, but this turn. Let's get an L-shaped card here, or L-shaped tile on this. Flip it around to there. And then Malik is going to move to 1, 2. He's going to stomp right here, I believe. And he's going to, I guess, do his basic attack. Maybe not. Yes. So he's going to do his basic attack. No need to use a good attack. He covers all but one, and that's fine because we only need one over here to destroy that tile. So we're going to destroy 2 tiles this turn. Looking good. Let's see what we can do about this. Let's put another marksman right here and get another L shape. Let's put it right there. I think we can... I think we can spin a mage tower right here and put another L shape. It has to go this way. Can't be flipped. And I think that's good. I really would like to do something about that there. Well, I want to play my militia down, and it's going to put 1 soldier here to finish that off. And then we're going to put our footmen down. And again, they can be built over. The only thing that can be built over. So we'll put 1 here and 1 here. So this tray actually will not move this turn. Whenever a hero is on a tray and there's stuff left over, it doesn't move. So I actually do want it to move, but I don't want it to move twice. So maybe I don't play that footman this turn. And I really would like to upgrade everything else. So let's leave it the way it is. I think we'll be okay because I don't want that portal racing in. Okay. So we destroy some trays. So this guy's gone. Malik takes the damage. He's still here. And he's out of play. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your help. And all of this goes back from whence it came. And we're going to get 2 gems off of these. 2 gems. All right. That's another card. That's good. I'll take it. So these are going up here. And we get to upgrade these cards before we take the other ones back. So these footmen become knights. And knights are great because you get 3 of them and they can go in adjacent squares. And you can split them up. Bombard is going to go to an artillery. That's great. Artillery is going to go to a howitzer. Look at this guy. 3 instead of 2, and then 2 on each side, and you can rotate them and flip them. And then a mage is going to become an adept. And an adept goes from an L shape to that S shape and can shoot to either side as well. And that's fantastic. That's going to be what we need. These move. That one moves 2. This one moves 2. He moves back this way 1, I guess. And we'll take these back in our hand. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of puzzliness to this game. As we put out new trays, our first portal is going to come out. So I'm going to go out of order. Just put that down. That looks nasty. Lots of runners there. And our first portal. Now, portal's a little different. This looks like it's not as bad, but there are a couple new symbols. One, you have this single spot right here with a number in it. That is the minimum level of tower you have to have. So this one, you can hit them with any tower, level 1, 2, or 3, but the other two portals are probably going to be a 2. I think they're 2. We've got the speed symbol. We've got a heal symbol. If he is uncovered, you can have everything else covered on this card, but if he is uncovered, he heals everything on the card. And then you have this no magic symbol, meaning we have to hit that with physical damage. So, or true damage. So these cards have either physical attack or magical attack on them. Now, some of the higher level cards that are not in this scenario have some true damage on it. And heroes and foot soldiers cannot attack this card. And they can't even splash damage over. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, we've got our work cut out for us. So green comes back in. What do we think we can live without? Purple again, maybe? I need that orange, so I guess it's going to have to be purple again. Okay, I think we're going to call in him and get his fiery ability. So let's put him there, and he gets to, on the same thing, because he is melee, attack with this. And if he covers only 2 enemies, which he just did, he gets to throw a fireball at each adjacent horde. Well, there's only one, so let's cover that one up. I think Malik is going to come over here as well. 1, 2. And I think he's going to actually use his earthquake ability. So his earthquake ability gives him an L shape, and he can rotate it any which way he wants. Then he gets a shield for the rest of the round, which means that when this moves or gets destroyed at the end of the round, he does not lose a health. So that'll keep him alive. We flip that over. We get the L shape. We can put however we like. Let's put it like that. So unfortunately, we lose the splash damage, but we get protected. Now you can see this has got true damage on it right there. Bam. I think we're going to have to use one of our marksmen right here on this orange to get this taken care of, and that trait is not to worry about anymore. Now, why I'm not eager to attack this quite yet is because every time you use a tower against that building, you flip it over, immediately it becomes destroyed. So I kind of would like to get some more use out of these before I totally destroy that. However, I need to do something with it. I meant to spin these last time, and I should have. Let's say we got another archer. I don't know what I would have gotten, but archer was probably it. However, if I do use that, I would like to cover the healer and the runner. So I can build on orange this turn. Let's play the archer we just got and put a 2 down. It'll be on that, I believe. So that is immediately destroyed. You better believe I'm going to use knights on this. We'll just build it over that just in case. And that gives us 3. Only need 2. 1, 2. I've got some time, so let's try to hit that with the adept. It's going to go this way. We'll cover that corner right there. Let's hit it with a marksman. It's going to give us an L shape somewhere. That looks good right there. I think that's all I can do this turn. I really would like to use my howitzer, but I don't want to lose it. If I use it here, I lose it. Tell you what, let's use our artillery here just to keep this from running twice. So it does 2 here, nothing I can do, but it does attack here, so it is destroyed. And that stinks, but I think that's all we can do. Okay, we destroy some towers. He's gone. He's done his job. He is very helpful. Okay, so that tray is going to give us 1 gem. And this one is going to also give us 1 gem. And he's here. We get 1 gem from this one. So we're up to 2. And I think we want to probably, let's see, what did we lose again? We lost our artillery. That stinks. And we lost an archer, so we may need to replace that. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy horde trays. Let's move these forward. This moves forward 1. This moves forward 2. It's going to push him. Let's push him to the middle. And then we'll go ahead and put trays out for the next 2. We need to upgrade some cards. So let's upgrade our militia to a footman. Marksman. We can't upgrade the howitzer and the mage. We get a adept. Fantastic. Take all these back in hand. Stinks losing 2 buildings like that. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Do I think I can kill off 3 trays this turn? Let's go ahead and spin this to get... Oh, let's get another bombard. Let's get another bombard. Okay. Back to step 1. We've got these guys coming in. Now these guys, if we cover up one of these guys like that, one of the big guys, even if there's only one piece showing, it counts as if all of it's showing. It's 4 damage if they get away. So that's kind of a nasty little, I mean, they don't move fast, but they've got 3 healers on them. So, not a great one. I mean, none of these are great. 4 healers on that, a lot of little guys. And purple returns, we have to decide what we want to do away with. I think I want to keep green. Green, purple, I think, maybe. That limits us over here, right here, but either way, it's going to limit us a little bit. So let's do green and purple. Okay, I think we're going to take Malik here, but we're not going to use any of his attacks. Instead, for his action, we're just going to let him recover. And that gives him this back, but he can't do anything this turn other than that. And then let's bring in Alaria. I'm using her early, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's see. I don't want to put her there. Let's put her right here, I think. She brings in her Wildcats with the unpainted base. And I guess we'll put him right there. He spawns beside her. And her power is she gets to shoot basically a flurry of arrows. So she can shoot this one any way she wants. It can be flipped. And then this one, it can go 1 here, or up to 2 away. We just needed to go here. We need 1 there. And let's see. I think that one can go there. It's just going to be hard to get that any other way. Okay, so the reason I put her there like that is we're going to put this adept down, and it's going to give us the perfect place for that right there. I can't use orange, so let's put this marksman right here, and let's move it, or flip that around like that. Kind of wish I bought an archer now, because I could have used just a level 1 archer and then not worried about losing it. But what's done is done. So I think we're going to end up losing a marksman instead, and that kind of stinks. So we can build on green. Let's put a marksman here. Of course, I do have 1 more turn, but that's okay. We want to do this with losing as few as possible. So there's that. I'm going to put my knights here. That's going to give us 3 on here, and that's going to clear that tray. I want to do an adept there. That's going to, what's the best way to do this? Maybe that. At least gets rid of 1 healer. This howitzer needs to be used. Can't build it here. I mean, I guess I could build it there. It's kind of a waste. I'll lose it if I build it down this way. But it is the perfect. It is perfect. Let's build our footman there. Get 2 more on this to cancel out those heals. And I'm going to go ahead and use my howitzer. So I'm thinking, do I need to use this now? Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We're going to get to put a 2 there, none there, and a 2 there. And then this one is gone. So we're losing 2 to that turn, and I think I'm done after that. Okay. So we clear off some trays. Thank you, Larry. You did a fantastic job. These all go back. That was hers. That was hers. So there's a second crystal. And then this is gone. And unfortunately, we don't get any rewards for this, just a pat on the back and something towards our progression. All right. So then this is going to move. Just one. It's not going to heal. These guys are gone, though. They serve their purpose. Actually, it's not going to move. I'm sorry. It's not going to move because these guys were on it. It does not move. And then we're going to get 2 more. Let's not flip those yet. All right, so let's do some upgrades. We're upgrading a marksman to a sharpshooter. That's great. A bombard to an artillery. Great with all of that. And we need to start thinking about the next portal, which is getting ready to come out. It's going to require at least a level 2. At least a level 2. So we could save up and just buy a level 2 and not get any new ones this turn. Or we can buy a lower level, not use it this turn, and plan to upgrade it, which may not be a bad idea. I wouldn't mind, wouldn't mind getting another archer. I think early on, archers are probably the best thing to get an upgrade. So let's get another archer, and then my goal would be to get another mage eventually. So that's 2. And we have our second portal coming out right here. Looks like that. Yes, level 2. We have 2 that are going to have to take some sort of physical damage or true damage. And this guy cannot be hurt physically. He's too armored. So it's going to have to be magic or true damage on him. And 3 healers. All level 2. All right. Now, since this one didn't move, this one skips forward. And we have some runners and some healers. Oh boy. So if we let this go, it's going to do some damage. I'm okay letting something through. We've got a new portal out. Here's our last portal. I'm okay letting something through, but I'd rather get more gems. So orange comes back. I honestly think I would take out green this turn. I don't know that I'm going to even try to do any damage to that right now. So green is out. Let's see how that goes. Okay, let's start with some artillery. Maybe we lost the howitzer, so we've got an artillery that I wouldn't mind upgrading. Let's see, I plan to upgrade that archer. All right, so let's start with the adept here. It's going to give us an S shape somewhere. Let's see, would it be better to go this way? Like that maybe? Or to go this way from the other side? Let's see, that leaves 1 runner. I want to take out as many healers as I can. So that one takes out 1 and 1 runner. We'll just do that. That's fine. So that would actually have it coming from that way. So there we go. We could actually do another adept right here. Oh, we can't use green. Anyway. So let's use an adept right here and get another S shape going. Maybe like that there. Oh, that looks nice. Let's get Malik over here. 1, 2. I like him right there. And I think we're going to use his hammer smash ability. It's basically the inverse of his basic attack. We get to use this, so we'll cover that up. And for everyone covered, we get to put a single on an adjacent horde. So So we put that there, and we covered 3. Is that right? I can't get it. 3, yes. Covered 3, so we get to put 3 over here. So let's put 1 down here, get rid of that. Let's put 1 right here, get rid of that healer, and let's put 1 up here. Lovely. So Hammer Smash has been used. That's our movement and our ability. Then we can use a marksman here, and we can get an L shape going right there. And what else we got? I think I might use this artillery just to get a single, but I can, no, be smart. Let's use our knights. They can't be upgraded. So, I'll put them here. Let's put 2 on here, 1, 2, and then we can also put 1 on here, 3 on the healer. And we can use our sharpshooter, and that's going to put 3 singles. It can shoot here, straight, diagonal, or 2 away, which is great, especially in this spot on this map. This spot right here, shooting 2 away to here is fantastic. So we're just going to put a single down right there, and that destroys 2, and we can upgrade these guys right here. So I like that. We'll let that get away for right now. So he's going to take a hit, bam, and this is gone, and this one's gone. So this gives us 1 gem. This is going to give us a 2nd gem. So 2 gems, and we've pretty much cleared the board. We've got some breathing room. All right, so this moves forward 1. Boom. And we can upgrade an archer to a marksman to another sharpshooter, an artillery back to a howitzer, and footmen to knights. Now I think that's all the soldiers we're going to need. We have a marksman tower, a sharpshooter tower, a sharpshooter tower. Let's get some more fodder. Let's see. I think another mage tower would be good. Another mage tower might not be a bad idea. Okay, so now we get new enemies. 1 there, 1 there. This is going to have some speed, some big guys, and some healers on it. Not cool. And is this a 2 or a 3? This is a 2. A little more condensed than this one. So it's just going to be about timing. We forgot to take all this stuff back. And we're good to go. I'm going to start right away with 1. So it's 1 over, and then 2, you can go diagonal. So we're going to do that right away. And we'll just do his basic attack, and I can't splash anything over. Green came back. I think we can get away with not using orange this turn. Probably our best bet. I think we can use this adept right here to get rid of that. We can use this adept right there and get rid of most everything else. So we have just 3 spots. Guess what can take care of that? Set of militia, or a set of knights anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's going to be taken care of. That's going to give us 1 gem. Now this, I think, well, this one moves 2. 1, 2. Oh, this one only moves 1. So I don't mind. I can't use this mage tower on this, but I don't want to make myself lose too many towers. So I think we're going to start here with a marksman. We can flip that to here. And then I believe another marksman is going to be required for here. So both of those are going to be gone. That stinks. That really stinks. Okay, now it's only going to move one. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to have to use magic on this one. I think such a waste. I feel like this is a good last minute, but let's do it here. Howitzer is going to do 3 across somewhere. Yeah, such a waste. Maybe 3 across there. No, 3 across there maybe. Get rid of a healer. We can pick some stuff off if we use this sharpshooter. Going 1, 2, just go 1, 2, and 3. So now it can't heal. So these 2 are gone. And now my hand's feeling a little light. So let me rethink this adept right here, because that's only 3 spaces, and I think I can get more done with that somewhere else, like here. Because I can use 3 more militia here, or 3 more knights. I can't use those on the purple anyway. So let's go ahead and use that there. And then I can't build on orange, so my only option is to use this on green, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait and let this upgrade instead. Okay, so let's destroy this tray. So he's going to take a damage, and he stays right there. This is going to give us a gem. We're only getting 1 this time. Okay, so these move. That one moves, and that one moves. We destroy 2 buildings, our howitzer, and a sharpshooter. We're going to upgrade these 3. So our mage goes to an adept. Our adept goes to a wizard, which means we can use the S thing but flip it around. That's cool. And our sharpshooter we just saved. Oh, these are gone too, man. Marksman. Okay. Hand's getting light. But I think we can do it. Let's see. Our last 2. Again, we only have to defeat these and survive that round. So, last 2 trays. First one here. If we can get rid of these, it can run all at once. So I don't really feel the need to do anything. We're going to pop him over here, and this comes up, and a bunch more running. Again, if we can take care of these, we are in great shape. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's see, I can't use magic on that guy right there, this healer. It moved when I slid it, so I can't use militia on those spots. So we've got to figure out what can we lose. I think we're going to lose green. I think green we're okay to lose that. Or maybe not. Maybe orange? Yeah, let's do orange instead. Well, the good news is I can use a sharpshooter and finish this off. I can use a wizard tower. So let's use use an adept here. So that one's gone. All right. I think we make this work. I think we can make this work. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay. We're going to use an adept here on purple. Just can't do it on orange. An adept here is going to give us this. Oh, no. Yep, this shape right there. Bam, fits perfectly. We will use our wizard here. And again, we can flip that same shape around. So let's go ahead and flip these over. And bam, flip it right there. That one's done. Done with that one. I need to move Malik, so let's move him here. Stomp. And we will use his earthquake just to save him, and just in case. It's going to be this L-shaped, any which way we want. Let's just put it like that. Okay. And then a sharpshooter we need to put right here. Oh, just for fun, let's shoot from way down here. From downtown. Let's pull out 3 of these little things. We only need 2 though. So we can go 1 here, no magic. We did, just making sure, we did use a magic on him. We just couldn't use physical. And 1 here. And for fun, let's put 1 here. Okay, so we have knights in our hands. Sure, let's do 3 knights there, just for fun. Actually, yeah, let's do 3 knights here just for fun. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll put some knights here from purple. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so sharpshooter's gone, and I'm out. So Malik, he not only does he get to use the L, he has that defense there, so he doesn't take any damage. This tray's gone. And of course, that would give us a gem. And then this tray's gone. That gives us our portal, second portal. And this tray's gone. Wait, did I say that tray was gone? It's not gone. It just didn't move. That didn't give us a gem. Let's rewind that. That just doesn't move. Covered up all the running symbols, and he's on it, so it doesn't move. So this one does move, but only once because it has these guys on it. So, but that gives us our 3, and we lasted till the end of the round without losing any more. We are victorious. Notice my hand is completely empty, and that was on easy. I told you I'm not very good at this game. So that is Kingdom Rush. Let's go back up top. And that was Kingdom Rush: A Rift in Time, and boy, I barely made it. I mean, it was either me or the portals, and luckily it was the portals. I squeaked by a victory, and that's the way it usually is. I usually either squeak by a victory, or more than not, I get just beat up bad. This is a game that I'll play 4 or 5 times and just not win, and not defeat a scenario, and it'll pretty much frustrate me. And I'll put it back in the shelf, and then I'll keep thinking about it. I'll keep thinking about what I could have done better, how I could have done better. And even though the enemies may come out in a different order or be a little different, you have a good sense of what the puzzle is going to be each time. I think that the cartoony nature of this game and the art and it being based on a mobile IP, a lot of people have looked over it on the shelf. But if you like really challenging games and you like these brilliant polyomino, I think this is just a brilliant thing to put into this game to try to translate it over. And it really makes it even a crunchier puzzle of how you're going to do that. It's not about your twitch reflexes like a video game is. It's about your brain power of figuring out how to get the right ones and then how to lay them the right way. Really, really good. And these that go with them, I mean, that's well done as well. I mean, these are great. They have different powers. And just you feel like it's a horde of monsters just coming at you, just breathing down your neck. And I like how you have your one hero board right here with all of the hero's abilities on it, and you can upgrade those over time as you get into harder difficulties. You have your one hero, but then you have your other ones on the bench for one-shot ability. And they're powerful, and they feel like different heroes, and it's a puzzle of how and when to bring those out. And I really like that. Plus, the fact that you can only build on 2 of the 3 colors each turn. I think that ups the difficulty in solo that may not be there in cooperative multiplayer, but I think it's a great way to bring that solo puzzle and make it even more challenging and make you want to come back to it and figure it out. It just makes some of those choices even more agonizing. And that's only in the base game. There are a couple expansions with the first run, and of course, like I said, they're running a standalone expansion link down in the description below. That's something you can check out if this seems to interest you.
And if you enjoyed this content, think about hitting that like, smashing that subscribe, and tapping that bell icon so that you're notified whenever a new video goes live. Don't forget, we also have the mini painting videos, tutorials on how to paint these. These are really good if you've never painted a mini before or you're new to painting. These are actually really good minis to start on. And we're doing beginner-friendly techniques on these so that you can get them looking good on the table and enjoy Kingdom Rush. So I want to know, have you played this game? Is this something that interests you? What do you think about it? Leave it down in the comments below. Also, if I made any rules errors, this was just a casual playthrough, leave them down in the comments below so other people can note those rules mistakes. That has been our playthrough of Kingdom Rush: A Rift in Time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy gaming.